Hello everyone, Maryann here, revealing light, tarot, astrology and spirituality. Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. Okay, this is part 2 of our TAROTSCOPES for November, or for the time that you're watching, for around now and the next few weeks ahead. Part 1, we looked at Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That was part 1. Now we're going to do part 2, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now this is a general reading only, so if it resonates, by all means claim it. Otherwise, keep going, keep scrolling, or if this is not for you, that's okay. It can't replace a one-on-one reading. It's for your sun sign, your rising, or your moon, and I would suggest you check all three to get a good overview. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot, the Rider-Waite, and also I've got some Oracle cards, the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. These are all pocket editions, simply because it's easier on my hands. I have carpal tunnel at the moment, a very advanced case, and I'll be having an operation in February. All right, so back to full-size cards in the new year. All right, let's get going for Sagittarius. Let's see what we can pick up about my Sagittarian friends. What's going on for Sagittarius? So I'm seeing the Hanged Man. So there's a new awareness of something. It could be that you're pausing something, you're suspending something, you're taking time out, or you're trying to take time out. Why I'm getting a basket of fruit, I have no idea, but it's like fruit picking. I don't know why. What is this about? Because it can be quite specific to some. I think they're oranges. I don't know why I'm getting a basket full of orange fruit. It could be that you're just wanting more time to focus on the more simpler things, and this is a fairly common theme I'm getting through all signs, that there's a need to go back to simplicity. What else do you want to bring up for? Yeah, very much. Wow, I'm getting a very. I'm getting images of birds, and this is air. This can be clarity, but it's also about change. In this case, it's a white bird, not a black bird. Often crows can mean changes, so a white bird. It's not a dove. A white bird. So this can be messages. Birds carry messages, including from the afterlife. So if you've got bird life around you, sometimes it can be an omen, can be a totem, can carry a message of some sort. So be alert, and whatever your intuition is telling you, what is that message? Just ask yourself, what is that message that bird wants to give? Can be signaling a renewal of things as well. All right, let's have a look at what the cards are going to bring forward for you, Sag. Some themes of renewal, change. We have the Six of Pentacles. That's giving and receiving help. Can be debt as well. Can be receiving a helping hand. Now, because I got the image of birds, it can be spirit trying to spark your intuition and give you the helping hand that you need. All right, Sagittarius, can you bring forward for the now and the next few weeks, what are the messages that Sagittarius needs to hear? Okay, so we get the Lovers card, so that's relationships. And we also get the Star card. Sorry, I cover because there's some nudity on the cards. So, nudity on the cards, that sounds great. This is a invigoration of hope in your closest relationships or in your special relationships. It's like through your relationships, you're feeling hope. This is, pay attention to your close relationships at this time, because I think that they've got a lot to give you. We have moving out of troubled waters. If it's been the Six of Swords, if it's been particularly difficult in your relationships at the moment, that period is coming to an end. You're moving out of a volatile period into where? Calmer waters. In the past, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about domestic stability or stability of any kind, having everything you need, and being stable in it. She has plenty of food. She's able to give to her family, the Queen of Pentacles. It's very much being grounded in having everything that you need. That's in the past, though. So what is this about? New starts for you. I don't know. Some of you may fear a new start, but this is potentially on the cards for you. This could actually be a physical move, or it could be travel, but it's the end of something with the Ten of Swords coming up now. It's the end of something, and it looks like there's a new chapter, because look what we've got here. So we have this ending here, but this fool is turned the back on the ending. It's over, it's finished, and is moving in another direction. So it seems like there's newness on the horizon for you. Here's your energy in the here and now. I think you're up for it. You're carrying the Ace of Wands, which is, motivation, and you're up for new things. You're feeling strong at the moment. This is not a position of weakness. And in the hopes and fears, we have something coming to fruition in time. Only good things, Sagittarius. Let's see what the outcome is. So we have 3 cups lost and 1 cup remaining. So what have you lost? What may you lose? Like, for example, when we have a major change in our lives, we're always leaving behind something. But this reading is saying, look to the future, because there's a cup outstretched, a hand outstretched, and there's a cup, almost like the Holy Grail is there. But you have to make a decision, and this is the hard bit for you. You have to make a decision. Trust your intuition. Your intuition can be your guide. Your intuition knows exactly what you need to do, and I think it will answer itself. This is about newness. This is about having a plan. This is about being motivated. It's a strong position. So come what may, whatever is going to happen, that is a major change in your life. Be content in the knowledge that you've got spirit helping you, and you will be able to rise to the occasion. Underneath the pack is the Seven of Pentacles, perhaps planning, the King of Cups, emotional intelligence as well, being mature. This is not about pining the loss, but looking forward with motivation to the future, with optimism to the future. All right, the Oracle card for Sagittarius. The Oracle card for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Clean it up. Maybe before you move forward, you've got to do that. You've got to clean the decks. You've got to prepare. But we have regeneration. Whatever this is for you, this is newness. This is, whatever the change is, it's going to bring a whole new world forward for you. It's a major change, Sagittarius. Chop wood. Looks like you better get busy preparing for it, because it's going to come perhaps sooner rather than later. All right, Saggy. I've got to take your timestamp. I'll go back and get that. I don't know. Maybe it was about 1.30. I'll go and check anyway. As for Aries, you're at 9:38. Let's see what we have got to say. Oh, also, I forgot to put on my microphone, so let me just do that now. Now, the microphone in this computer's pretty good, so it's not as if you won't be able to hear me. You'll just be able to hear me better with the microphone on. So let's just put it on and clip it in. Just bear with me a minute while I do this for you. I've got to tilt you a bit. Hang on. Okay, now it's in and now it's operational. Sorry about that little ride I just gave you. Alrighty. What do I want to do? I want to change decks, actually. Okay, so now I'm using the Rider-Waite for Aries. I don't know why I did that, but let's keep going. Aries, what's coming up for Aries in the month of November, for now and the next few weeks, for whatever time you're viewing this. Aries, what's happening for you, Aries? It's like you're on the outside looking in. You feel, this is the Hermit card. You feel isolated and cut off. This is about, the Hermit card is the dark night, a bit of a dark night of the soul. We come in and out of these periods. It's not as if it's, ooh, it's a dark night of the soul. No, it's like you are maybe going through something, but you've got your staff, which is planning for the future, and you've got your light to see in the dark, and there's an end of the tunnel coming up here soon. So I feel that you have a vision for the future about what you want your life to be. It's not a reality yet. So again, maybe thinking of change. But more than just change for change's sake, it's about how you want your life, what you want your life to look like in the future. So let's have a look at Aries for now and in the next few weeks. What messages do you want to bring forward for Aries? So we have here the Ace of Swords, a great deal of clarity, truth and clarity, and a lot. So this is news. So you're going to be given news in the now, and it's going to bring you a lot of clarity. It's going to solve a lot of the questions that you had or may be having, and it's coming in quick. And so this gives you a clarity that you didn't have before to do what? To make that leap, to make that change, to have that new start. Wow, wow, wow. So whatever the situation is, whatever this news is, it just gives you a lot of impetus to start a new cycle. In the past, we had the moon, a lot of emotions, a lot of volatility, sort of being pulled in one direction and another, like two different directions. And in the sky crowning this, we've got 3 cups lost and 2 cups remaining. There's been some, I don't know if it's bad news or despair, a little bit despairing. But I think it's leading you to this new start. You do have a decision to make. The 2 of Swords, the crossroads, you have a decision to make. Now, the here and now it's not, I don't think it's around money for you. The 9 of Pentacles, I think you've got everything you need. But it's around your lack of clarity. It's like a confusion. It's like, what choice should I make? I don't want to make the wrong choice. It could be the wrong choice that might cost you money as well. Hopes and fears, we get the 4 of Pentacles. This is, holding information back, holding tight, not wanting to let go, not wanting to give anything away. And then we get the Hierophant as the outcome card for you. So this is Taurus energy. And it's clarified by the Ace of Wands. And then we get a surprise, could be a young person as well, and then victory. There's something around the government, the hierarchy, the government, the church, putting a plan into action, and moving forward. Whatever this is, you will have a victory in it. Whatever you decide, you have to make a decision. Could be, some sort of fight with other people, I don't know, but you have to make a decision. It's inevitable that you will have a victory. So if you're worried about anything, it looks like victory is yours, whatever that has to do with. Whether that's, this new cycle coming up for you, big change coming up, whatever it is, it's a victory for you. So I think that's going to come up now. Whatever you've been waiting on, you are victorious. And we come to the edge. Now that's when things get a little bit rocky. We're sort of at the edge of the cliff. But this can lead to good things as well. So what is the oracle card for Aries, please? And we get blessed. Blessed. You are blessed. Okay, so maybe that's important for you to hear. But you've got one foot in one situation and another in another. And then we get serendipity. Watch the coincidences. It's going to work out okay. Watch for those serendipitous moments and then go to see in the knowledge that you'll be okay. You'll be looked after. You'll be fine. All right, Aries, whatever that is, I wish you all the best of luck with it. So let's go to Leo at 1641. Leo. Let me have a sip of my matcha latte. The good things in life. All right, so let's go to air signs now, to Libra. We better bookmark that. Oh no, Leo, sorry. Let's go to Leo. Ooh. That's the trouble when you do them all at once. You can easily lose your place. All right, so Leo. Oh, I've divided the Taroscopes up into two. Part 1 and part 2, thank goodness. Otherwise, I would be getting confused. All right, Leo. Oh, God. Why am I doing that? Okay. All right, Leo. Do you know a Libra? Is there an important Libra in your life? All right, Leo. Let's knuckle down now. So I'm getting the ceiling. What is this? Something spinning around here. Okay, the pace of life is quickening up for Leos, but you're able to dance on the ceiling. You're able to handle the increased momentum of whatever's happening. You're able to handle it. You're not out of your depth. You're just going to go with the flow. Leo, what's happening for Leo? So we get here the Death card. Something is ending. Something is ending, Leo. And we get a Page of Swords. So we get a young person, can be an air sign, but it's clarity around endings, I think is the right thing to say. And then we have a bit of anxiety coming in. So whatever this ending is for you, it carries with some anxiety. In the past, there were decisions to make. Hard decisions to make. I feel you made them. And in the sky we get the Seven of Pentacles. So first one plan doesn't work, we try another. And this could be financial stuff as well, that there's a need for a new approach. Something coming to fruition in time, in the immediate future. And we get disappointment. 3 cups lost, but 1 cup is remaining. And we get happiness in the atmosphere around. Whatever this ending is, it throws you for a loop for a little while. It saddens you. But what you have is concrete. It's not going to be taken away from you. In the hopes and fears, this is hard work paying off. You hope that your hard work is paid off. And then we get the Devil card here. You will, maybe because of this ending, deal with some toxicity, whether it's in relationships, or we get the Queen of Pentacles. That's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy. And it could be that this is impacting on someone in your life, or it could be for others there's a financial issue here, and you know, it's about sort of doing it tough for a little while, but then having the strength here. So you know, you could be playing the role of you know, the strong one in the situation with this ending. But I feel it's your strength, because that's Leo's card. I feel it's your strength and Leo's card here that sees the situation through. Underneath the pack is judgment. So this ending is inevitable. It calls up memories of the past, and there can be heartbreak here. But we get stability. Again, that earth energy being, you know, stable. So whatever this ending is, you have a big role to play, Leo, in helping others remain stable during this time. All right, let's have a look at the oracle cards for Leo. Get Leo. Leo, what is the message for Leo, or messages for Leo, please? We have here flexible. Be flexible. It's the best way to dance on the ceiling. That's exactly what I saw, by being flexible. Good for you, Leo. Here and now. Remain in the here and now. Stay grounded and go the distance. Endurance. Yeah, you are being relied upon. Your strength is being relied upon at this time. Okay, Leo, that's the reading for you. Let's move to air signs. Let's move to Libra at 2213. Libra. Just wondering, do I need, maybe I need a different deck. I'm going to go for the Aquarian deck, which is apt because Aquarius is an air sign. This is the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini, the late David Palladini. Let's put it into the card shuffler. Take all the hard work out of it for me, and then I'll give it a shuffle before I deal. All right, I'm going to say Aquarius. All right, Libra. All right, what's coming up for Libra? What do you want to show me for Libra? Gifts being given to you. I've got 3 wise men, or people holding cushions and they've got gifts on them and they're presenting gifts to you. So what is this all about, this gift giving for you? Yeah, I know Christmas is coming up. That's not what this is signifying. This is signifying like an offer or gifts being given to you. Okay, what else for Libra, please? What else for Libra? What else do you want to show me for Libra? I feel you're just getting sight of something, and then it recedes from your view. It's like you just catch a glimpse and then it moves back and you can't see then. Something is just out of your peripheral vision. I don't know what it is. You would know. This feeling that you know there's a sometimes when we get an intuition and we go searching for the reason why, or why you're getting this certain feeling, sometimes it eludes us. So you have a feeling that something's not quite right, perhaps. I don't know. Libra, what's coming up for Libra at this time, for now and the next few weeks? Libra. Oh yeah, so we get retreat, can be health matters as well. And then we get the 3 of Pentacles, rebuilding back after retreat. someone going to ask you come back and do something that maybe you left before? I don't know. The Lovers card, relationships, families, partnerships, any sort of relationship here. The Judgment card was in the past, so there was an inevitable change. And in the sky, we get the Ace of Pentacles, a new income source. I think you're going to be asked to do something that maybe you'd already left before. Immediate future is the Page of Swords, maybe in a smaller way rather than a larger way. But this is also air energy and clarity. We get the Four of Pentacles. Feeling like this is a little bit insecure and standing your ground. I don't think the Hierophant can be institutions, all sorts of institutions, can be courts, can be the higher self as well. I've found in life that things happen for, obviously that old saying, things happen for our own growth and give us a chance to revisit and relearn certain lessons or to see things more clearly that we couldn't see before. The past is this, oh yeah. So here we go. Now we got anxiety. There's no need to be anxious, Libra. And we get the Page of Pentacles. Maybe with that Ace of Pentacles, because they both carry the ace, maybe it's a small way. It's a small way that you go back, and the Empress card playing that role, that important role. I think that something that you gave up in the past, whether that's people-oriented, career-oriented, I don't know, is making a reappearance. You're feeling a little bit anxious about, could the same situation happen again? And because you can't put your finger on why you're feeling uneasy. And you will accept or go back or do or take whatever this is. And this time it's in a small enough way, a manageable enough way, that it's actually a good thing. It's a good thing for you. All right, Libra, what is the Oracle card for Libra? What is the Oracle card for Libra for now and in the weeks ahead? So we have here, breathe. Take a breath. There's a lot of anxiety I see, but take a breath. And it's all in the timing. You've got time to take that breath and then move forward. You don't have to decide straight away, because this is really bringing the Orphan card up here. This is bringing back some insecurities from the past. Just breathe. No need for anxiety. Take your time, and when you're ready, act. Okay, Libra, let's go to Gemini. Gemini at 2809. Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini. Can you show me Gemini, please, for November, for the here and now and the next few weeks ahead, or for whatever time you're looking at this reading? Gemini, what do I need to know about Gemini? Kids watching TV or watching a screen. Gemini. Memories of the past as well, how you used to do things. I just get a family huddled around a TV. Gemini, what's going on here? Someone doing tapestry work. So this could be, okay, I'm getting a family sort of a memory here, grandmother or mother that used to do tapestry, the needle point, not tapestry, needle point, although it could be tapestry. Have you been thinking of home lately? Thinking of your parents? Where is home? Maybe you're asking yourself, where is home? Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini, please? What's coming up for Gemini? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I get the Four of Swords again, which is retreat, but circles of support. So it can be ill health, but having the support around you, it doesn't matter because you've got, if you are out on a limb wondering, do I have support? You do, you have it. The base of the pack, why? Because you've worked for it. You will be taken care of. It's going to be okay. In the past, we get relationships, partnerships, love, and we get the Fool card in the sky, new starts, new starts. The immediate future, we get news. Okay, so you've got some news coming to you, and it's going to come very, very quickly, out of the blue sort of thing, Gemini. Queen of Cups, looking after yourself and looking after others. Please be mindful of self-care. Now, also, the harvest hasn't come in, but there's another plan. There's another plan. The universe always has another plan. We get the Star card, which is hopes, in the hopes and fears. Good reason to be optimistic. And then we get the Eight of Pentacles. So this is skilled labor or a skill of some sort, creating something. You could be tapped on the shoulder because of your skills. This is learning new things, something coming to fruition in time. And we get the Five of Rods. You know, this is sort of like pulling against, tug of war, pulling against one another. But then we get moderation. And, you know, this is a Sagittarius energy here. Moderation and even-handedness. Maybe you're called upon to mediate something. And then we get the Six of Pentacles, called upon to give somebody help. What's underneath here? The Knight of Rods, moving forward with a plan. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Because it's something that comes to fruition in time. What is this? It could be healing and moderation. What is this Ace of Pentacles? For some of you, this is working hard. For others, this is around their relationships with family, and then a change coming in, and then a new beginning. For some, you could be left some money, left some inheritance, money you weren't expecting comes in. There is potentially a new start on its way for you, Gemini. So I don't see this as a bad thing. Whatever this is coming in for you, it's actually positive. We've got the Devil underneath here, which is, you know, toxicity, but then we've got victory over the devil, and control. Could even be over your own worst habits and impulses. You gain control over them. All right, let's do the oracle cards for Gemini. What's happening with Gemini? What's happening with Gemini? What do we need to know? Orphaned, okay, so feeling the wound. And then we get time for a nap, okay? Maybe you just need to take some time out in all of this, Gemini. You know, for some Geminis, they overwork. But we have regeneration. You had the Fool card there, so there's newness coming up as well. I think for now, you know, take some rest. And whatever this change is going to be good change. It's going to lead to your a regeneration, a rebirth of sorts for you, Gemini. All right, Aquarius, last one at 34:17 for Aquarius, my Aquarian friends. Let me have a sip. We'll change decks again. Away from the Aquarian deck. Well, okay. We'll go to the Morgan Greer. And while I'm here, I'll put the oracle cards through the card shuffler. give ourselves a bit of a spray, a bit of a reinvigoration. I love the smell of these sprays. All right, let's start Aquarius. Aquarius, the water bearer, being able to bridge land and sea, bringing forward emotional insight, can be fairly quick emotional insight, but also grounding it in reality. That's the gift of Aquarians, or that Aquarians bring. Aquarius, what do we need to know about you, Aquarius? Pushing through something. Some are, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that some might be getting a rescue dog. There's a special message for you, but it's also in other ways breaking through something and gaining freedom. Aquarius. What do we need to know for Aquarius? Oh, there's your energy, the Queen of Swords. Objectivity, planning, stability through clarity. And then we get the Hermit card. Again, you know, this kind of isolation, dark night of the soul energy. But your own way of thinking, your objectivity, your clarity can get you through this dark time, if it is indeed a dark time. Your bravery stepping up to be counted. The King of Rods, that stability through being brave enough to step forward. The Sun card in the past, which is happiness. Happiness is in the past. And then we get the Knight of Swords, facing an uncomfortable truth. Facing an uncomfortable truth. That's the Tower there. So you're facing, some Aquarians, not all, have learned something and are facing an uncomfortable truth, and they have to step forward despite the darkness and despite what they've learned. So we get illusion and delusion, the Seven of Cups. Someone might have been lying to you, deceiving you. And then we get the Hierophant. This can be spirit, but it can be churches, you can be government, can be health, education, whatever the institutions are. Have you felt like you're being lied to? And then we get moderation. Sometimes the knowledge that we pick up can bring us into a more even-handed type of balance, because we find out the truth about something. Yeah, this is definitely about truth and clarity, whatever it is that you've learnt recently. We get abuse. Someone sabotage you. I had a feeling with this reading. This isn't for all Aquarians, but there's this feeling like you've been had, like you've been sabotaged. And there's the Hanged Man. It's calling for you to take the time out to really think about this, because this is a dawning awareness. The Hanged Man has a halo around his head, his or her head, and it's a dawning of a new awareness about something. Can be, hard work that you've done. You've been waiting for your ship to come in and somebody's pulled the rug out from underneath your feet. Somebody could be going through a divorce, or this could be somebody in the family. But we've got circles of support. So if this is indeed something that's happened to you, you've got the support around you to help you, and eventually know you're going to be victorious in this situation. We have High Priestess, secrets being revealed about who. The King of Pentacles could be an earth sign in your life. It's brought forward a lot of emotions. This could be Seven of Pentacles, something to do with money. That you've been wronged with something to do with money. All right, it's going to work out. You've got those support mechanisms around you, and you will be victorious if you decide to take this further. All right, Aquarius, what do we need to know for Aquarius? What's the oracle messages for Aquarius? Aquarius. Blessed. You are blessed. And we get peace. you will find peace in this situation and it will be mended. There's the mending. Isn't that odd? Mending. Blessed, peace, mending. This situation will be righted. Please don't despair. It's going to be okay. All right, that's the Taroscopes part 2 for fire and air. The timestamps will be in the pinned comment for each and every sign covered in this reading. Thanks for tuning in and bye for now.